The spider bites into Zook for 11 damage. Zook is poisoned and slowed by the venom. That brings Zook down to 1 hit point, meaning he's going to be going unconscious next round, or at the start of his round, which is very soon. And Rekoj continues to dodge the flails that are not letting up. Zook is up, the 5 venom damage drops him. You do get your saving throw because you don't make a conscious effort to fight off venom, it's just whether your system fights it off or not. So first make your saving throw against the venom, then make your death save.
So saving throw, then death.
Yeah. So F6.
Oh, 3 and fail.
So you're still poisoned. Try the death.
And I roll 20 on death save.
Nice! That means you can spend a healing surge and wake up. You are prone though. And you've transformed back into your gnome form.
Just 1 surge?
Yeah, you get to spend 1 healing surge. No, the poison won't be able to do enough damage to knock him out.
But his healing surge is only 8, won't that bring him up to 4?
When you spend a healing surge when you're in the negatives, you start at 0.
Oh, okay.
You've got 5 surges left. That ends round 11. On to round 12, we have Zook, who is conscious, but on the floor, who was just fighting off death. This gnome has such a strong will to live. Autumn is unconscious, Rekoj and Coltaine are in the process of being beaten as they drop their weapons. Man, the hobgoblins just keep missing now. The one to Rekoj's east takes another miss, saying, hurry up, Rekoj is up.
This is so stupid. Rekoj drops his shield. And he says, I have too many weapons to drop all at once. So instead he turns around and sits down.
I'm loving this.
How creative.
Does he sit down or lie down?
Oh, you know, he's gonna lie down. He's gonna go prone.
Fetal position.
And he's gonna sniffle a bit and whimper.
And wet himself.
And Coltaine's up.
Coltaine just says, you know it's gonna take me a long while to drop all my weapons. And
I think you can drop 3 per round, right? 3 minor actions?
let's just say he drops his short sword, his javelins, and his crossbow, which should be everything.
The hobgoblin to Rekoj's north holds up his flail, swings it down, and bashes Rekoj in the chest for 14 damage. Says, "That's for nearly killing me." Rekoj is down to 4 hit points. The hobgoblin to Coltaine's west says, "Don't get smart with me," and he swings his flail, and it screams for Coltaine's head. Coltaine ducks just in time. The flail strikes the wall, and the hobgoblin fumbles as his flail is stuck in the wall.
Oh, come on, you're making me regret surrendering so much. Should've just died.
Want to do me a favor? When we're finished surrendering, will you throw me down the well?
I forgot to mention that hobgoblin that took a swing at Coltaine. He also made a gesture at the spider, and the spider stops attacking Zook.
I think the spider should take a bite at Rekoj's shins.
The hobgoblin to Rekoj's northeast tries to bash Rekoj with his shield. Rekoj squirms and avoids the blow, and he says, "Stop squirming and this'll be easier."
Jesus Christ.
Zook takes 5 venom damage, down to 3 hit points.
So getting up from prone is a move action? Or?
I believe it's a minor action.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on my link swarm again. Well, because these guys are pissing me off, and I'm gonna pounce on the goblin to Rekoj's north.
The one whose leg is nearly off?
The one who's almost dead, yes. Just because he made that remark. No. 10 versus reflex.
Ah.
For 10 damage.
They're gonna kick
That's a
your
miss.
ass now.
That ends round 12. On to round 13. The situation at this point is...
How long
Let
have
me-
I been unconscious for?
let's
me just-
see. I don't know, it's been a while.
Just gonna
Shit, it's gotta have
vocalize
been at
what
least
I've
like
been
6
thinking.
or 7 rounds.
Apparently we are just as bad at winning as we are at losing. And it's
I think you should just
extremely
replace
depressing.
enemies with woodland creatures to even it out.
I think we can start a new campaign. Just a fresh campaign, you know?
Put
Fuck
this all
Shadow
behind
Fell
us.
bullshit. It's just bad luck.
Oh man, okay, so the situation. The hobgoblins have suddenly turned into a bunch of incompetent minions.
Jesus Christ, just have Rekoj kill them. Seriously
Oh,
though.
man. The hobgoblin to Rekoj's east again he also tries to smash Rekoj with his shield, but Rekoj continues to squirm on the ground. And the hobgoblin says, "Why won't you die?"
I think he's
Rekoj
doing
is
this
up.
on purpose. Just to piss us off.
Rekoj is up.
Oh joy.
Rekoj enters total defense mode while prone on the
Oh
ground.
fuck. You're
Crying,
just as bad as he is.
crying for his mommy.
That'll teach Dave for being sick. Coltaine.
All I can say is you suck, because it's like 20-4.
Coltaine just puts his hands up in a gesture of, I don't know, helplessness. The kind of thing you do when people are gonna shoot you. And he just
He's not running away.
sighs. No, he's as tempting as it.
Run away and drag me with you.
You're on the other side.
Just you know, kick the goblin over or something and then drag me away.
He might actually have a chance at running away on his own, because all of this area here is difficult terrain for all the enemies, so...
The problem is I can't. The Zook's in the way.
What do you mean Zook's in the way?
Just
You can
push
go
him
through
out of the
square.
way. He's a midget.
Alright. Okay, you know what? Coltaine reaches down, picks up his halberd again, shifts into Zook's square, and legs it out of there as fast as he can.
So
Oh, what
the
a
spider continues to not attack. This guy, however, gets an opportunity attack. And because Coltaine was on Zook's square at the time, his AC was a lot lower. So the hobgoblin does manage to hit Coltaine for 10 damage. Knocking... Oh, that doesn't knock Coltaine out. Coltaine's down to 1 hit point.
He's still good.
Nice. Coltaine's heading back up the stairs.
Sigh. These guys are just gonna kill us, I know it.
The goblin to Rekoj's north, the one who's nearly dead, looks down at Rekoj and says, "Your friend's getting away!" and smashes Rekoj with his shield for 6 damage. Rekoj is still unconscious at 12
For
HP.
Christ's sake.
Wait, he's not still conscious?
Oh, sorry, he was at 4 HP. Okay, so Rekoj is knocked out at last.
Couldn't they have just lit him on fire or something?
So Rekoj is finally knocked out.
That leaves Zook.
So the hobgoblin, who was previously to Rekoj's west, to Coltaine's west, advances on Zook, says... No, I guess that wouldn't make sense for him to say lights out, that's a modern expression. Well, he says nothing and just bashes Zook over the head, knocking him out. Is Coltaine continues to flee up the stairs, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, in that case we're gonna end there for tonight with everyone but Coltaine knocked out, Coltaine at 1 hit point and escaping.
I hope you trip and hurt yourself on the way out.
What about my poison
This
damage?
is
That
the
gonna happen
most
while I'm knocked
ridiculous
out.
thing.
You know, you like trip, hit
it
his
will
head on the
continue
wall
to
and take
happen,
1
yes.
damage.
So I'm just gonna die eventually.
Could be,
So
we
what
won't
you say?
know for now, because the session's
I need
ending.
I have to start rolling a new character. Fourth character in one mission.
And, Nick, tell your brother that it would be in his best interest to create a character before next session.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my god, we're
that.
actually gonna have a
Actually,
fifth
it would be
person?
in everyone's best interest.
No kidding!
Coltaine returns to Winterhaven alone, nearly dead.
Here's a question. If we're separated into 2 different groups, what the hell do we do for sessions?
We'll deal with that on a case-by-case basis, but for now, next time on Dungeons and Drogon.
Ugh.
No, just Drogon.
Oh
This
my
just
god.
Well, like,
Coltaine.
bastard!
It's so funny, it's like everyone is just missing constantly and Coltaine just like whoop 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 runs away.
I would have jumped in the well if they had knocked me out.
That would have probably killed you, just FYI. You take 1d10
Yeah, but that's a whole
damage
lot
per
better
10
than
feet.
being knocked out and captured again.
So you'd rather go through all the work of rolling up a new character? Or spending like
Maybe.
2,000 gold
Or
pieces
just
on
make
a
everyone
resurrection?
resurrect my ass again.
Oh,
Well,
we're
last time you guys got
not-
a... Yeah, you used up their free res. And I don't think you guys can afford a res.
Maybe. This is so depressing.
Well, I'm glad we're able to turn it into a comedy.
It's always a comedy, what are you talking about? At least you killed like over half of them before going down.
We killed all the weak ones.
Oh, it's true, you didn't kill the one that had 2 HP left.
Oh, thanks.